Hey guys! During the holiday season, isn't it so hard to stick to good, healthy eating habits? I know it's really hard for me because I've been going to like a lot of family dinners and parties where I'm overeating and I'm spending all day at the mall when I'm marathon shopping for Christmas presents and I end up eating fast food and oh, there's just so much good food during the holidays and my guilty pleasure is chips and dip. If I'm at a party and there's chips and dip at the table, I'm gonna be standing next to that bowl all night, no joke. I can't stop myself. It's really bad. So I really need to get back into the swing of things and working out. So I'm going to cut up this t-shirt. I got it from Calgary Sport Social Club. And I just added some definition at the waist with a tie in the back. And some band, a band at the bottom of the hips by cutting up a slit here and then just double lining the two sides. Really easy. And then I added something interesting. A checkered neckline, which I love how it turned out. I'll show you guys how to do this. It's really easy, so let me show you. So for the first step, we're going to cut straight lines up along both sides of the t-shirt. It's up to you guys how far you cut. I chose to cut all the way up to my waistline because I want to show you guys what it would look like if I cut really far up. But you guys can choose to show less skin and cut only 4 inches or so. The less you cut, the less skin will show. And while we're at it, I'm going to cut off the sleeves and the neckline off as well. Since it's an oversized t-shirt, you don't want to cut the sleeves or collar any bigger than they have to be, so just follow along the original seams. So here's the t-shirt with the slits cut up like this all the way up to my waist and a large armpit hole since the t-shirt is a large. The sleeves are really big, so when you cut them off, it's got a big hole in the side. So the next step is to tie these two tabs together and then these two ties together. I'm just doing a double knot on each side to secure the tabs. And here you have the sides tied up like this. And you can wear it low like this since it's a large, it's a really long t-shirt, so it covers my bum. Or you could pull it up and wear it high. Like this. So if you didn't cut your slit too high up, if you had it closed here and you pulled it up, it could be no skin showing. So there's an option. But as you can tell, it's still really boxy at the top and the sleeves are really big, but we have a few ways of fixing that. So if you wanted to do a tank top look, you can just cut 2 pieces of extra string and just loop a piece of string around here and just tie a knot at the top. And you would have a scrunched sleeve tank top look like this, which you could wear. Another way to do it would actually be to take those 2 strings and wear them lower. So if you tie them right here, you could have a cap sleeve kind of look like this. But the other way I'm going to show you guys is to take 1 piece of string and actually put it through the hole like this. And we're going to scrunch the back like this and it turns into this kind of look. So I'm just going to quickly cut off a piece of string. I'm going to get rid of the threading on the edge here. So that's garbage. And now I'm going to just cut a small string out here. About 1/2 inch. And this just comes apart. Stretch it out and it becomes a really long skinny string. And I'm just going to thread it through the back here. And I just got to make sure it's loose enough so I can still move around when I'm working out. And so the last part of this t-shirt is to do a really cool asymmetrical checkered pattern on the sleeve here. And it goes really well with the logo because it has a slanted line. I'm going to follow it with a slanted line up here. And using another small safety pin, I'm just going to pin the spot where the lowest line is going to be. So I don't want my bra to show. So I'm going to do it about here. So here's just a quick mark. So I know it's going to be here up to the collar. In a straight line like that. So I'm going to take up the shirt and we can start cutting the checkered pattern. Above the spot we just pinned, you're going to pinch some fabric and fold a straight line and cut half squares along the fold. Cut a 1-inch wide square and then leave a 1/2 inch space before cutting the next 1-inch square. I found it more efficient to cut all the sides against the ruler before cutting along the top of the sides. And for me, I just eyeballed the measurements and tried to keep everything as uniform as possible, but if you guys are more comfortable with it, you could totally just mark out all the spots that you're going to cut before you cut it. And I just continued this until I finished cutting the rows of square to cover the entire area. For me, this was 4 rows until I hit the shoulder seam. And as you may notice, I actually took out the string that tied on the back of the t-shirt in the last step so that the t-shirt could lay flat on the table. When I was done all the rows, I started customizing the squares that were next to the collar by cutting slanted sides to match the slant at the neckline. I also started cleaning up the edges of all the squares to make them look neat. So I hope you guys liked this week's cut up t-shirt design. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And I'm also starting a really cool new thing called cut up tees. And I just created the Twitter and Facebook account, so I would love for you guys to like and follow me on there. I'm going to be sharing lots of cool inspiration, lots of t-shirts, lots of tutorials for everything related to loving cutting up t-shirts, which I'm sure all of you guys love cutting up t-shirts. So please follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The link will be Cut Up Tees, T-E-E-S. So links will be in the description box below, so check it out. I hope you guys can follow me and support me. That's where I'm going to be posting a lot of t-shirt related stuff on there. And I have a lot of cool new ideas and projects coming up that I really want to share with you guys on there. So check it out. And thanks for watching this week's video. Subscribe for T-shirt Tuesdays. I'll see you guys in a week. Thanks for watching. Bye!